What's good, man? It's your boy Cash. Welcome to the Cash Money Dream Podcast. Listen, man, I am here and I'm glad to be here today. I got a special guest in the building. But before I say that, I just want to say I'm reading all these comments off TikTok and you guys are being simps. I'm tired of these simps in the goddamn comments. I'm tired of it. Ramin, what the hell is going on, man?
I don't know, to be honest.
What is wrong with these guys?
Have an opinion, and hopefully it's working out for them. I don't know how it's working out in their life and their experiences.
And the women that speak in the comments, listen, if either you're going to take the somebody that's giving you good information that you can run with so you can have a husband, or don't follow. You could be following Taylor Swift.
Bruh.
She gets money. So there's other people you could be looking to. And since I'm sitting here on this hot day, how you doing?
Doing good.
We got a special guest in the building. Welcome to the Cash Money Dream Podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Hey, I'm glad. I mean, how can I say this? I know I ran into you a couple times in this beautiful world we live in. Is it anything new in the world with you right now? And before we say that, hold on. What is your name?
My name is Lolly.
Lolly.
Yes.
And you have an Instagram?
Yes, I do.
What's your Instagram?
I actually have 2 Instagrams.
Well, give whatever you want to give out.
I have Aztec_mommy. And then my other one is Lolly_Rags.
Okay.
They're all for work.
Nice. Any Cash App?
Yeah.
What's your Cash App?
LalliLovesCash.
Oh shit. That's a good brand.
That's the best one
That's
so far.
the best one so far.
I love cash.
Hey. And you on the Cash Money Dream Podcast. You can't lose, right?
Right.
Where are you from?
I was born in Mexico.
Mexico. Mm-hmm. Is it different than the US?
Oh, it's totally different.
What makes Mexico different?
We're indigenous.
Okay.
So my mom talks a little bit the dialect, but my grandma and my great grandma talk the dialect. So it's a Nahua dialect.
When you say dialects, what do you mean?
It's Nahua dialect.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. So
it's the same language. It's just like a variation of it. It's like a different way of saying it.
Is it like somebody who speaks Spanish, but then they speak Portuguese, so that Spanish is different, but they kind of understand
it's kind of like the natives here that
Okay.
but it's natives in Mexico.
Have you met a guy who's Spanish that speaks that?
No, I haven't.
Have you met a black guy that speaks that?
Now I know.
Would it change your life?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, Pookie. Sorry, Ray Ray. So, when did you come to the States?
I came here maybe around like 9 or 10 years old.
Okay, so the world was like, wow, when you came here?
It really was, because over there you're indigenous. You grab a donkey to go to the next town.
What the hell? Are you serious? Well, you grew up like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's no bathroom.
You should be more humble than ever.
I am humble.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying you should be more humble than ever.
I'm extremely humble. I'm grateful.
Jesus Christ. You telling me you rode a donkey?
Yes. A donkey.
Good Lord. I mean, shit. I've never rode a donkey.
You just always took a car, huh?
Always.
Oh, yeah. So when I came here, I was like, whoa,
Damn.
This is out of my dreams.
So now seeing, because, I mean, obviously you remember being 10.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing where you are today, I mean, your mindset is probably like, I can have this, I can do this, compared to what you used to. You still go to Mexico?
I haven't been there since my grandma died.
Okay. Rest in peace, Grandma. I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I know we said we would be touching on some topics. Is there a certain thing you do differently now from when you was 10? What market are you in right now? What do you do for a living, or how do you brand yourself? Are you a model? Are you a Instagram model? Are you an actress? Are you a rapper? The next Spanish rapper? What do we do?
Honestly, I feel like ever since we came to the United States, and there's more possibilities here, but we were still illegal. So we had to get work, and my mom used to send me to sell bread from door to door.
You was doing that out here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would go to school and I would sell bread from door to door to each house. in the sun, and then do my homework and do everything else. So I feel like things haven't changed that much since now I'm in the industry.
What industry?
I'm in the stripping industry,
How's
dancing
that going?
industry.
I mean, that's money.
Oh yeah, that's money
How's that
for
industry?
sure.
I mean, for me, because I'm a guy, I've been on the other side where you throw the money, right? Do strippers like when a guy go one at a
Oh
time?
no,
Talk to me.
it is so
Does
stressful. We were just talking about that.
how do you
That is the
women
most
how do
stressful
you
thing
women want
ever.
it when a guy's don't? So obviously you get money, right?
Hmm.
So how do you want a man to serve his money,
I
or how do women want it in general?
Well, I work I don't work at a gentleman's clubs. There's two type of clubs for people that don't know much about the strip club industry. There's the gentleman's club, and then there's the strip club. So the gentleman's club is more like there's no like rap music. There's no It's everything soft.
They
There's
don't even play T-Pain?
no, there's more like Shakira.
Oh hell no!
It's more rock. It's more, but
They want the Ku Klux Klan to come up in there. Shit, they don't play what.
nobody got time for that.
But I mean, let me guess. You make more money in that direction at the gentleman's club, or is it miss
I feel
hit and miss?
I feel like you have to really have a mouthpiece on you. You really have to talk to people. You have to get to know them. You have to sell. You really have to sell. You have to sell the dances. You have to sell the champagne rooms.
Oh wow!
You
So
really
you gotta hustle.
Yes.
You just can't look pretty.
No.
You just can't have a fat ass.
Definitely not. I've worked at gentlemen's
'Cause-
clubs where women are like
So you got
almost 40 years old and
40,
they're making more money than you.
but they gotta look good.
No.
You telling me there's women out here looking like Smeagol
Yes.
and they still get a man to give them money?
Yes.
Shout out to everybody sending a message. Like and subscribe. Follow us on all our platforms. We are on every platform: TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Is this something I'm missing, Ramin?
There is, yeah. I mean, this all going to be in the description.
Okay.
There's a lot. So instead of just reading them off, we're going to just have you look in the description, click the links, follow us at all of them if you can. If not, as many as you can.
So you're telling me there's women that look like Smeagol and they getting money?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these simps are destroying the universe. These men, are you kidding me?
There's girls that like I feel like they're older and they know what to say and they know what to.
Do you feel like when you go in there, because I mean, obviously, how old are you? Don't even listen. If you don't want to give that out, that's cool. We'll keep that quiet. But can I ask you a question? How long you been in the industry?
I started dancing before I could dance. I started dancing when I was underage.
Oh wow. So you've been in the industry for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like when you go into that industry, you still competing with the women that are in their 40s?
I really don't feel like competing.
I don't see a 40-year-old getting picked over you. I just don't see that.
It's 'cause-
Unless she got her body redone or something.
It's because when you're in a gentleman's club, they're not looking. I feel like half of those men that go in there, they're having problems with their wives.
Okay, I agree with that. But they're not looking for a 21, 22?
Some do. But I feel like if you have a connection with somebody and you can talk to and you're comfortable, I feel like you're more likely to get a dance from her than get a dance from that hot girl over there that you have no connection to. Or I feel like a gentleman club is just different.
Is it like being on the Titanic?
In what way?
I mean, because gentlemen, right? You talking about guys who with more money, guys who are
You're
more,
talking about like cocktail parties.
like
Yes,
cocktail
it's
parties,
definitely more of
private,
that.
more like
Because you have to think about it. You're gonna go and take him. You're selling a champagne room that goes to $1,000 to $5,000,
right,
or six, or
or even higher.
So
'Cause
you're
I see them in Vegas or Miami. We do shit all the time. We this is something we do. So I know what tables go for privately.
right.
The best ones for girls, especially dancers, if you do the private parties that do like casinos or the gambling,
Right.
the behind scenes, those are the ones that spend a lot of money.
And no man wants to sit there for like 30 minutes with a girl. She might be hot, she might be good looking, but
But
it's gonna be
are they
awkward.
smart though? Because some of these girls ain't smart.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward being in the room with a girl for 30 minutes.
I mean, if
It's-
she's smart. Do you get the girls who look good but they're dumb as hell?
there's everything in it. There's every type of female in the industry. Every.
They walk around like that.
So at the end of the day, the gentleman's club is more formal.
It seemed like so.
And the strip club's like a party,
but-
basically. It's like
so
a nightclub type.
Those are the guys who
Yes.
give it $1 at a time.
Gentlemen's club. I feel like the gentlemen's club is where the big money, where the businessmen are at.
Is that where they sign? They bring out the platinum card and they just
Yeah.
sign? Okay. Shout out to Platinums.
I used to work.
American
So
Express.
what do you prefer between the two?
I feel like these women are so experienced. When I was working in Texas, they really. I live in Arizona now. They really don't have gentlemen clubs like that. I feel like when I used to live in Texas, I did work at a gentlemen's club, but I got fired
Why did you get fired?
because I was too big.
I mean, you got a fat ass. I don't know why they fired you.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean,
So it's different style
It's
at
totally
that
they
club
want
versus
skinny girls. 110.
right, and they,
Oh, wow.
they gave me 3 weeks to lose
And you tried?
20 pounds. Oh no, I knew I wasn't gonna do that. I was like,
Oh shit! I'm about to say, did you really do it?
That's like a fighter getting ready for a fight type.
Yeah.
Type. That's a small time frame to lose that.
so
many
there's a
pounds.
little bit difference between the gentlemen's club and the strip club because gentlemen clubs I feel like they want to cater more to businessmen, and I don't know, for some reason they don't discriminate. Let me put that right. They don't discriminate with color, black, race, anything. As long as you're more petite side, more I'm not sure how to explain it. Not like
I mean, I think in 2023 it's stupid to discriminate because everybody likes everything. It's Crayola. Everybody likes every color in the crayon box. But
you would want to think that in the strip club
of course
industry.
not. And I would say this too. Like for me, I don't want to be in a gentleman's club. I'm straight.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's more about race. I think it's just preference.
No, it's not race.
And that's what I'm saying. But let's be honest, bro. If I go to a club out here, it's called Christie, it's going to be almost 80% white women. So the
Yes.
difference between that is,
And that's
they're
a
not-
gentleman's club.
exactly. So they're not going to have the Latin girls I want or the Cuban. Or
I think
the
they just.
Brazilians
I
or the
think they
black
just
girls.
go based off of their clientele.
True.
They just cater to them. Whatever
That's
they
the ones
want
who
is
play
what they.
Taylor Swift,
Right.
whatever her name is.
Taylor Swift.
If you're playing Taylor Swift
Justin
when I
Bieber.
walk in, I'm walking out. I don't care, bro. If you playing a country song or anything, I'm walking out. I'm not trying to hear anything like that. I want to hear 2 Chainz. I want to hear Future. I want to hear Meek Mills. I want to.
No, I would never play that there.
Of course not. But at the same time, most of them guys who in the club who playing that type of music anyway, most of them guys don't have the money anyway, right? Them no guys y'all keep talking about, and it's not even going to black people. Those are the guys that's pulling out $1 at a time.
Yeah, I feel like the gentlemen's club they do in the floor because they really don't know what to do. They're so
But ain't they awkward? Those are the guys that got the money, but they don't have the balls. You guys can control them. Or no, the guy comes in and say, I want this, and you just follow that demand. What are compared to a guy named Tyrone who comes into the strip club and he's acting like he tough. Do the guys act like that in the gentleman club?
No.
Or do they act like Trump?
Yeah, they're more like Trump.
Okay.
They're more like
You are fake news.
polished. They're more.
More like suits fit to their bodies, the suits.
They don't. They actually come very just regular.
Okay.
Would you compare it to like restaurants, like going to a steakhouse versus going to like Applebee's or Chili's or something like that?
Oh man, but let me tell you though.
The things cost more,
Right.
and I guess the ambiance is different too. So
I honestly feel like it's what you're more into, your preference. Because the strip club I work at now and other strip clubs that I do work there, with their strip clubs where there's rap music and it's not about how you talk to the men. It's just you gotta have
But
your
is-
body
is-
done.
more of like a
is it
party
more money?
environment.
So let's put it like this way, so we can get to the nitty and gritty.
Mm-hmm.
Strip clubs, is it more money in the gentleman's club, or is this 50-50 for you? It has worked good both ways.
So for me, it's different. For me, the way it worked for me, the gentlemen's clubs, I felt like I just went and robbed the place and came out with like 4, 5, 6, 10,000.
Okay, so you're doing better in the gentleman's club. Do you feel
I feel like
as
I
a-
work
as in the
nothing.
stripper
I just
club, you
work
gotta
my mouth.
harder? You got to work harder in the strip club.
In the strip club, you definitely have to be a hustler. You
Okay.
definitely.
But also,
But gentlemen's club, I mean, it's more like you got to work your mouth more.
But you got to deal with the females more in the strip club. You got to deal with the girls who come in your sections, try
Oh,
to get a
yeah.
piece of your money. Girls who fight over everything. Because I know you a scrapper. Yeah, I mean, you just don't let any bitch in your section and say this is my money too, right?
Right.
What's up, bitch?
Like, is it really into a mindset where you have to protect your money? Because you're a hustler. I know you're a hustler.
Right.
That's why you're on the Cash Money Dream podcast. Like, my whole thing was like, I know you're a hustler. Your mindset's a hustler. You're about money,
Right.
and you get the bread. So, is it harder for you in that industry, or are you winning right now? Because in 2020, because right now our economy going through a lot. I know a lot of strippers got to be hurting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to be a hustler. The hustlers are definitely shining right now.
Was Trump better or was it Biden? Who are you picking?
Trump.
Say again.
Trump.
Shout
You
out
are fake news.
shout out to Mexico.
Definitely Trump.
Cash Money Dream podcast. Like and subscribe.
It's kind of hard to ask somebody to pick Biden, especially right now.
Do you feel like you made more money when Trump was in office?
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. Especially
Okay.
because
Because
I worked
the
in
people
Texas.
had more money to spend.
I worked in Texas in the oil field, so it was in the oil field towns. But even all of Houston, there's oil rigs
What's some
everywhere.
good strip clubs like you can recommend out there? What's the names? Do some shout outs real quick. Who's out there right now?
Oh man, I have to shout out Odessa, Texas. The
Okay.
most money I've ever made was in Odessa, Texas.
What was the most money? Give me a figure.
You're walking out with some good money.
I'm talking about like
Rigs.
combined. Combined. Like if you combined it, we know you get 2,000-3,000. Let's not talk.
Now it's pretty bad. Now it's
I know it's bad, but I'm talking about when you was at your best, when Trump was in office.
Oh man, you could be cashing out. You could be cashing out 10,000 in those champagne rooms, and no sex.
10,000.
10,000. You could
Jesus.
be cashing out 15.
So easily a girl can make
A lot.
in 3 months 100K if she was on her back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how would you compare that to now? That 10,000 turned into what now?
haven't-
Or does it not even go in that room anymore?
I got fired from the gentleman's club because I was too big. I was considered fat, and for the club, so I had to go to the strip club.
Yeah, but you're not fat. You thick, and you
well,
think in all the right
thick.
places.
So once I started working the strip club, it's a whole different game there. You have to, you have to work harder. You're definitely go home tired and your feet are hurting.
Do you know any women that work at the gentleman's club still that, if they tell you how it is over there now compared to before?
Yes, I have a couple friends, and it's not that great
So what do a woman got to do? When
because
she,
Biden stopped the oil. Like
I know, we know, we know. We talk about this all the time. I mean, and it's crazy. People keep defending this bullshit and this fuckery, but it's stupid. The country's going through hell. People are hurting, and the people who are getting money being punished.
right.
Why are you destroying our industries? I mean, entertainment is hurting too.
Everything's hurting.
I mean, creating a business, I would tell you, people want to buy houses instead of create a business. This doesn't make sense to me. But at the same time, what I would say to you is, what's the hustle now? When you're not making that $10,000 or $5,000, do you have to change the hustle and do something different? Like, are women taking pictures of their feet?
Yes.
I mean, is a lot of girls going OnlyFans? Is that the market now?
Yeah, I think so. I started in OnlyFans.
Did you?
I did.
How's that going?
It was going really good. And then you just have to be on it. I wasn't consistent on it. I was tired. I'm working.
Got to be consistent. When you doing shit like this, it has to be consistent because what happens is the second you stop, you lose your fans.
You do.
So
You
if
really
you stay
do.
consistent a year, you'll make more money than you ever made.
You
But
really
it takes
do.
time to build that fan base.
Right.
And you just too busy?
And I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way because a lot of people unsubscribed. And I don't have $5. I don't have 1 million followers on Instagram, So I'm not selling my OnlyFans for $5.
No, I
I'm
understand.
selling it for like 25.
25.
Yeah. So a lot of guys
So
were not happy.
if we help you get up to 250,000 people, is that good money? What would you sell to if you had 250,000 subscribers?
I understand why the girls go lower on the price because you get more subscribers.
Correct.
I really don't know.
Okay. I mean, we in the industry. I mean, because we was just talking about sex dolls, and you was talking about like AI. What do you feel about that?
Oh man,
Are you twisted where you believe it's going to happen, or you don't believe the same thing?
AI is definitely gonna happen. I feel like.
So you do believe in it?
Yeah.
Some women are delusional.
No.
Well, it's moving pretty quick. So to say that it's not going to happen, you see all the new stuff coming out every day, so they're working on it. All the tech companies, everybody's pushing it forward, so it's going to move forward.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the jobs are going to be taken.
Do you think strippers will be replaced in the AI world? It's not there yet.
It can be if they
Shit,
make a
maybe
good
in about 50 years.
AI.
Hey, let's get into this topic. So we got a video I want us to watch. Let's look at it real quick and see what you think.
Is it me fighting? I'm just kidding.
and let's go from there. Damn, Texas hurting, huh? It's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go, girls. Get with the gentlemen's club. That's where the money's at. You get them private investors.
Sponsors.
Them sponsors.
Them sugar daddies.
Oh man.
Them everything. I'm just kidding.
Like and subscribe. Cash Money Dreams Podcast. We here. And we out here with our special guest.
And you would think that it's the strip clubs that the girls be making the money, but it's really not.
I believe you. I believe you for real.
All right, here we go with the first one.
All right.
Listen, let me be honest with you.
What's
I want to with you, but are you ready for them bills?
What you mean am I ready for them bills?
Pay for my hair, my nails. You ready for that?
Is you ready to hear no?
Excuse me?
Excuse me. You
See, now
no,
you
but look though. No, I'm not being disrespectful. You just
You're
asked me.
being disrespectful.
You just asked me, am I ready for them bills?
Yeah. You
Okay,
wanna
that's
with
disrespectful,
me,
but that's
so-
disrespectful to me though. You don't even know me, and you asking me, am I ready to pay your bills?
You fucking got jokes.
I ain't joking. Let's
One more
continue to get to
time.
know each other.
But what else do you want to know?
What's your goals for the future? Supposed to
Pay
do.
them bills.
Hold on. Supposed to
Take
do
care
nothing.
of me.
I'm not supposed to do nothing because I'm not your dude.
So now you don't want me no more?
What you worry about me paying your bills for?
Because
Because what?
I see you driving a nice car and I don't want to spend my own money.
Well, that seemed like a personal problem to me.
You're very childish.
Oh, I'm childish. You just got in my car asking me to pay your bills. Just get the out. It's all about money out here in Miami, I see.
Okay, so basically, this woman is in this man's car. It looks like he just picked her up from the street, and she's getting to the point. She's pretty fast. So, pay my bills or I won't talk to you. Do you guys think that that's how it is nowadays? Do women really move that quick?
She's pretty hot.
She's hot?
She's hot. She looks good.
Oh
You
wow.
think that's why she feels entitled to be able to move that quick?
Is it even right for a woman to feel entitled like that, and she don't even know that guy because he drives a $300,000 car? I mean, every woman's different. What do you think? Because
I feel like that's coming on too strong. I
right,
feel like she should know him a little bit, feel him out.
but she's looking for a sugar daddy.
Oh, then
I mean, she's basically saying my bills, my bills, my bills. He said, "What's your future plans?" She said, "My bills."
well, at least she was straightforward with it, you know?
You stupid.
I think maybe that's how she feels, not to waste her time, just to be straightforward.
How do you, like, as you being in the entertainment world, how do you women juggle the real from the fake?
Oh God.
Like, how do you juggle that? Because this girl is she's 23, 24, running around because she's pretty. She's probably got a nice body. She thinks she deserves Jasmine Princess treatment. Mm-hmm. But truthfully, her boyfriend is Aladdin. Let's be honest. So what makes her think she can go into a car that's worth $300,000-$400,000 where a guy puts in work? It's not easy to buy a $250,000 car.
Right.
So what do you think? Like, her mindset is like, I'm about my money. That means she's not really looking for a husband, or she's not looking for a serious relationship. Does it work the same for you in that industry where you get these young 24, 25-year-old girls who has 10 boyfriends?
Oh yeah, we do. Honestly, I feel like I work in the strip club, so I feel like one of the reasons a lot of people come back and throw money and stuff like that is because we don't get too much involved with the men that go in there. For example, we really don't go on dates with them. We don't.
Damn.
We don't.
It's tough out here to be a man.
We get them on Instagram, but we really don't become too like some of the dancers there. They date them and they.
So who are they dating?
The ballers.
Like the athletes?
No, like the guys that come and spend maybe like 2,000-3,000.
So those the girls go for the guys who spend 2,000-3,000.
Yeah, they try to like.
But it doesn't work.
It doesn't work because, I mean,
it doesn't work.
But because honestly, like they're just having fun. And I think I know that every man that goes in there, they're having fun. They're not looking for a girl at this strip club.
So
I'm sorry, but
are women? I agree with you 100%. But are women? You're doing the industry because you got to work. Your bills got to
Right.
get paid. That's why women are in the strip club. They're not doing because they have to. Trust me. If a girl was a millionaire, she wouldn't be in the strip club.
Of course not.
Let's just be honest.
Right.
But at the same time, she going to get there because her bills are high. Some of these women got $10,000 monthly bills. They got kids, they got mortgage, they got cars, and they're not driving buckets, and they got a lifestyle of shopping that they got to keep up with, right? So $7,000-$10,000 to cover wherever the bills is, and some strippers' bills are bigger than that. So yeah, the guy who comes in and spend $2,000-$3,000 on you, he's a charm.
Right.
But my thing is it gonna last?
It doesn't last, and that's why I dance at a strip club. It's more booty shaking. It's
Right.
more, you're feeling the beat. You like this song. You're pretty much throwing money. I feel like you're pretty much throwing money because it's a vibe. You're it's not because you like a particular girl, and maybe some of the girls do date some of the guys, so they're going and helping them out. But most of the time, the guys that go in there just want to have fun. They just want to throw money,
But them girls are taking them guys as simps.
Oh man,
Am I right?
you don't bag a chick.
Like a bag of trick. Like,
You don't date a chick.
I mean, like, do you respect men that they got the money, but they do this? What do you do? Because I know you. Has a guy ever cried for you? Has a guy ever you slide your number to just because he threw a little money at you? Or
Oh yeah, they do that all the time.
And he simp for you? He say he'll pay your bills, he'll fly you here and there. Is that more consistent when it comes to these type of guys?
I feel like in my DMs, yeah.
Okay.
Not the men's here in Arizona. Nothing against them, but I don't think they have money like that.
Speak up. Don't knock it. Talk louder. Let them know.
I feel like Arizona doesn't have money like that. Like the men that at the strip club I work at, I feel like we really don't have men that are like that. Most of them,
They're not living that future lifestyle. They're
They're
not
not.
living that lifestyle how they do it in LA, Vegas, or Miami. It's okay.
They're not.
It is what it is. Money in every city is different. The problem is a lot of these guys are 70% simps. They faking it.
and a lot of the girls, they don't know that because they haven't traveled. They don't know what real money is.
Thank you. Say that again. They don't know because they haven't traveled.
They don't know because they haven't worked in other places. They haven't gotten 10,000 and they don't have to fuck and they don't have to do anything. They don't know.
But are there some of these women fucking for that 10K?
They do.
They fucking for that 500.
They do.
I mean, there's condoms all over the strip club sometimes.
They do.
Listen, all I'm going to say to a woman is this. If you're going out there getting your money, take care of yourself. But when you come home, make sure you know you're not positioning yourself where you being used and abused and you don't get nothing out of it. Because if you're going to give up all that energy anyway, your treasure, you should be sitting on millions.
Right.
Because like I said, I think we both can agree. If you had $1 million or anybody had $1 million or $2 million as a dancer, you wouldn't dance.
Right.
You'll create a business.
Yeah, it's too much.
You know what I mean?
too much to
Who
dance.
goes through that headache? Dealing with men.
Right.
Men are the ones who are simps. They are difficult to deal with. We have them on our comments. They talk shit all the
Are y'all in
time.
the comments?
We hurt their souls. No. I mean, you been to Miami?
I've been to Miami. I've never worked there.
Okay, cool. These men, wives are being ran through by 15 demons.
He belongs to the streets.
And these women are married. And the guy does not make the money. He doesn't drive the car. He doesn't have the lifestyle. And when a woman gets to Miami, she sees a different world because, like you said, they haven't traveled.
They haven't traveled.
When they see the world, they're like, why the fuck did I pick this country as simp? And when you meet a guy, I think a woman don't realize that the guy is not really into you. He's not really into you. He just want to have sex. But she takes her whole marriage, throw it out the window for that one night on a yacht.
Hello, your computer has
You know what?
virus.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's dangerous.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't knock a woman who go get her money. I don't.
But a lot of these girls, they're not like a lot of these girls are not in the industry, or they don't know about like who has the money and who doesn't.
But don't, as a woman who's danced for a little bit, you know what I mean? We're not gonna put it out. I don't really know how long you danced, but I think you been a dancer more than 4 years, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so we can say this: you've been dancing more than 4 or 5 years. Do y'all not educate the young girls? Do y'all not come in there, or these girls are so far gone that you can't even talk to them?
There, there's so many personalities that go in there. I've seen girls that come never stripped in their life ever, and all of a sudden they're doing drugs. They have a pimp. They come from a good family, and all of a sudden they're into drugs, and or I seen girls. You could. I mean,
You probably seen it all.
yeah, but
Have you ever had to like see a girl who made money? She went through something, and you had to help her out. You had to she had to lay on your couch.
no,
No, you won't let her lay on your couch.
no.
Okay, damn. You're mean.
I'm not mean. I just honestly, I've in this industry and growing up, I've gone through a lot of things, and I know what addiction is. Like with my stepdad being an addict,
Right. Sorry to hear that.
it's life.
No, it is life. I mean, I have family members who have went through a lot of shit. I think when you grow up like we did, it makes us understand the hustle and what we have to do. You saying I can tell you right now, I have never been on a donkey or a mule in my life. I probably will never get on one. And for you to even say you rode that to get to a city, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So you came a long way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say these young girls out here who are becoming dancers, they better choose a career quick, because this ain't what it was 10 years ago. This is not what it was 5 years ago. This hustle is even harder.
It's harder because everybody wants to dance and they think it's easy.
I mean, everybody wants to dance, rap, sing. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody want to do anything towards quick money.
Right.
But it is quick money in that industry. But you got to deal with all the bullshit that comes with it.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Is there a lot of bullshit?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a lot.
I mean, how do you juggle all these men or women? Is it more women trying to holler at you, or is it more women?
Me, once I started, I was living in a shelter, and
Damn, so you went through all this shit?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I know you getting money. So your whole mindset must be changed, like from all the shit you went through and had to overcome. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you have kids?
I have my son.
You have a son? How old is your son?
He's 14.
14?
And I had him at 14.
You had him at 14? Mm-hmm. Damn. So you had to raise a kid very young. Mm-hmm. So you had to get to the bag. Mm-hmm. Was the father not there?
No.
Jesus. So
how old were you when you came here?
I was like 9 or 10 years old.
Damn.
Wow. It was hard. I mean, I came here. My grandma brought me here, and my mom, she has my brother's dad, my stepbrother's dad. He's really abusive, and he's on drugs, on perks, and he just was very abusive. And then CPS gets involved, and you gotta go and stuff like that.
I just think it's crazy, man, because you coming from a lifestyle that I didn't even expect. I didn't even know this. I'm like pushed off like wow. And I just want to say, to be a survivor for where you come from is very impressive, because I know you're a hustler. I seen you out, and come on, man. I some of the girls you fuck with get money. I know what it is, and I didn't know you went through all that shit though.
Yeah, you have to be. And when I first started dancing, I had the flip phones.
Oh man!
And I was making money. I was making money, but I was so scared. I was so scared to buy makeup. I was so scared to buy like a phone, a good phone. I was so scared because I felt like I could lose it all any minute.
Oh wow! Jesus.
So forever I was just buying dollar store makeup.
So now you going crazy, right? Louis everywhere, Chanel everywhere. You going?
Spoil myself here and there.
Trust me, I see you on Instagram. You be out here.
I spoil myself.
You be doing privately though. I know you do it privately and fun. So,
yeah.
But you know what I mean. Follow her Instagram, man.
I'm not too flashy.
You almost struggled hanging up that painting though. I just want to let you know. Don't play with me. I seen you almost fell.
I did.
Stop the cap.
She was trying to hang up in the pad. I was like, damn, what the hell is she wearing? Was that Victoria's Secret?
Yes.
It was? Jesus Christ.
It was Victoria's
Your ass was literally swallowing up that whole outfit. I was like, good Lord.
And that's where another thing comes in. I feel like at the strip clubs, gentlemen's clubs is different because it's more like selling. But I think like a strip club, I feel like that's another reason my body's done up, because you go into the strip club. I'm sorry.
Was it expensive to get your body done?
My first surgeries were expensive.
Is it more scary now for all the information, everything that's going on right now, or are you still willing to go under that needle? Is there anything else you want to do? Is something?
I want to
I
get
know
my
we was
nose
talking
done.
about teeth, but to me your teeth is good, so you don't need to worry about that. Is there anything else you trying to do or you want to do?
Yeah, I want to get my nose done.
What? You need to do your nose. No.
I want to get my nose done.
Do you make more money than most men you mess with?
Yes, definitely. Then this is why I don't date guys, because like I understand. I mean, I'm being really humble at this, and I know everyone's has to get to the point in life. But why do I have to wait for you to get to my level?
Same thing. Why do men have to wait when they already on this level? Why do men have to sit there and stop having sex with multiple women? Or why do men have to settle? I think it's the same concept how you feel. Men look at it the same way. I worked 20 years to get where I'm at. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because I like one girl. This is why men cheat.
Right.
No man is faithful. I hate to break every female's heart. I hate to tell every woman that she's
stupid
if she thinks every man will be faithful. Men play game. They're chameleonaires. They're the men who are honest and tell you what it is, they're usually broke. They don't have anything. They make $35K a year. You gonna date the guy that make $35K a year? You tried it. Didn't work. And the guy who makes all the money, he's gonna play games because he has too many options. So where do a woman meet in the middle? How do she win? Find a guy who tells you the truth and compete. I don't think women like competing. You said 90% of women, women don't even approach guys. They wait for the guys to approach them, correct?
Yeah.
So,
Especially the girls that start off at the strip club. They'll wait for them.
So how are you going to win? You got to compete. You got to go out. And it's funny when a woman see the guys throwing money, they all run to that section. So they're willing to compete then, but they're not willing to compete when because sometimes you get lucky. You know how this works. You come in the club, you get undressed, you go downstairs, or upstairs, whatever way the direction goes, and you talk to a guy. And he turns out to be a guy who's a good payday.
Right.
All them women passed him up.
Mm-hmm. Or because what he was wearing.
All the
We
women
get
passed him up.
surprised sometimes.
So now now you get in the bag and they're mad.
Mm-hmm.
They want to fight you. How many fights have you had in the strip club?
In total, or just?
I want to know. I mean, in total, what do you think that number is?
Right, 5 or 6 fights.
5 or 6? 5 or 6 fights?
Mm-hmm.
How many did you get your ass beat?
Stop the cap.
Maybe
how many did you win?
Maybe like 3 or 4. I got beat.
Oh shit! Is it usually because the way you look? I mean, obviously you got a nice ass. Is it the Spanish girls coming at you, or is it the black girls coming at you,
Honestly,
or is it both?
It's both.
They get mad.
Yeah, a lot of girls are on drugs, and they're just.
Do you do drugs?
I used to. Yeah.
Okay. Do you don't drink, right? You drink just tequila?
I drink tequila.
Shout out to tequila.
I love tequila.
Do you? What's your favorite type of tequila?
I like 1942. I like Azul. I like Casamigos.
Just to wrap up, final 2 questions for you. What's your favorite thing about your line of work? What's your favorite part about work?
My favorite thing about work is the freedom it's given me. The freedom it's given me not to work. I'm pretty much my own boss. And I can make whatever I want. It all depends on me. If I'm lazy, I make nothing. If I'm hustling, I make a lot. If I want to hustle more, then I gotta work them double shifts.
What's your best year as a dancer? What would you say income wise? What was your best year?
God, I would have to say that it's a couple years back.
I know, but like we gotta go back. This economy sucks. So what it will as a dancer, because somebody who's looking to get into it, is obviously a dangerous industry, right?
It really is.
Okay. What is somebody who put their mind straight to the money and focus on the bread? What is a good year for a dancer?
Make more than 100,000 for sure.
100K?
300,000, 400,000.
400,000?
Yes.
Jesus.
A good year. A good
year
yes.
could be 400,000?
Yes.
And last part, what do you hate the most about work? of your line of work?
I would say everything you have to sacrifice because,
Like what things?
like in the reality world, I always think about like the strip club world. And
Probably sacrificing nuclear family.
Let's hear what she says. What are you sacrificing
you're,
that's making it be your most hated part of your line of work?
I feel like men don't take you serious. Nobody wants to date a stripper.
So that's the thing, the relationship with a man?
Relationship wise, yes. And then just your kids, you know.
They don't want to. So you actually agreed to this, and that's cool. I'm actually glad that you say that and you being real, because I truly believe what you just said is a fact. But this is why I say women who dance and are in the industry of stripping, they must make a decision what they're going to bring to the table with the man outside of money. Because if I told you right now, I have 25 Dior jumpsuits and I have 15 APs, do you care? Let's be honest.
I mean,
I'm trying to impress you. Do you care?
But I feel like it's more me. I'm a little bit more. I started so young in this industry, and I've seen a lot of things. I feel like it's more like it's just actions. I guess it's you can tell me you got all that, but
I guess what? But that basically saying you don't care. You guys come in with money and you're a stripper, so the mindset is money. But most men don't care about the money. So it's kind of hard to date a woman in the industry if she just focuses on money. So that's why most guys don't take it seriously. You understand? That's all I'm saying.
Right. I don't know. I really have to keep it. I feel like I really try to live in the reality of everything.
Right.
I really try not to sugarcoat any.
No, and I respect that. And we're going to bring you back on. We're going to do this again because this is your first time on. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the show. We will get you back on probably within another couple weeks. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. It's your boy, Cash Money Dreams Podcast. What's your name? Tell them again so they know your name, where to follow you, and we can end this segment.
So my name is Lolly. You guys can follow me on Aztec_mommy or Lolly_X.
Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams Podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.